Hello, everyone. This is Golden Aura Tarot, and this topic is why people are spooked by you. What makes people so fucking intimidated by you that they're scared as hell? Why people are spooked by you. 4 cards to choose from. Timestamps are below, and when you're ready, let's get into it. Hello, Pal One. If you chose Night Song, this is for you. So, what people are intimidated by you or spooked by you? It could be your style. You may have like a style that kind of spooks people. Like you might have like a goth, like a super edgy style, or a super. I heard super racy. Some people might say that your style is super racy. Like maybe you tend to wear shirts where your nipples tend to have like an imprint through them, or you tend to like wear a lot of chains or a lot of like gothic like makeup is really striking, and a lot of people who have like these limited views on how style should be, they might be spooked by your style because it's out of the ordinary, especially when it comes to like your hair. Like if you do like wacky funky hair colors, and then you might tend to spike your hair, you might have like a really interesting way of style, and I'm getting that for some of you guys. For some of you guys, Halloween could be like your favorite holiday because it's like you can be like weird and dress up per se, but for you it's not really dressing up. This is like your actual style. Okay, so you have the couple. I think you really admire your own body with the couple card because they're both naked out here, and I really feel like people are intimidated by you because like you can, okay, you tend to be a person who can confidently, it doesn't matter what your body type is, you can confidently walk the beach with just a bra and panties, or a bikini basically. Like you tend to throw the middle finger up to the rules in society on how you should dress, because like you really are comfortable with a two-piece, and society may say that you shouldn't wear a two-piece because of your certain body type. You don't care about that, and people are kind of surprised that you're still able to attract men, that you're still able to attract someone that is handsome or beautiful, and people are wondering like, with your body type, how are you able to attract people? Some people kind of spooked or kind of weirded out by that, and that's nothing to take personal. How one, they just have a limited mindset, you know. Yeah, you have men or the opposite sex drooling over you, and you're not the typical standard of beauty, and people are wondering why or how, and people are kind of spooked out by that. There's something beautiful about you, and I heard you have a beautiful spirit. That's what attracts. It's your beautiful spirit and your body. You have no regards to what people think about you, and that's kind of spooky to people. Like, how do you not care what I think about you? Like you don't really give a fuck, pal one, and people are really like spooked out about that. Like you don't care if you have, thick thighs. You want to show your thick thighs because you want to. Yeah, I know I'm reiterating, but it's really the passion that the opposite sex or the same sex has for you, and you don't fit the standard of beauty, and people wondering like, ugh, like look at how one dress and shit, and but they're still attracting so many people. I don't understand why. Oh my gosh, like you have people giving to you and honoring you and respecting you and like giving you praise and shit, and there's someone around you who is like really like limited minded, and they don't understand why you receive all this praise. Like they don't get it. Yeah, and this could be someone who was just pretending to be your friend, pretending to like you, pretending to work with you, cooperate with you. That deep down they really are competing with you, and it's basically with off of looks and how much they can attract. Okay, especially if you are the same sex with this person, there's a secret competition that you don't know or aware of. Okay. So when it comes to the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this is giving me someone who is so used to people shit talking them. Part one, but this Ten of Swords in reverse, you're used to people shit talking you. You're used to people degrading you. You're used to people of doing harmful gossip about you, spreading lies and rumors about you. You're used to that, and that has given you thick skinned, and people are kind of intimidated by that because you have people presently and possibly in the future who will talk shit about you, and you just have this I don't care vibe about you, and then they're like, what? It's because of all your experience of being shitted on, like for all these years. It's basically from people pushing you to the ground and kicking you out at it, you know, and you're so used to it, and it's almost kind of like you shrug your shoulders when people give you these weird looks when you're dressed a certain way, and people give you these weird looks when your hair is a certain way. You don't give a fuck, okay? And then you still show love at the end of the day. You still blow your kisses at the end of the day. I heard you don't. I heard you don't show your middle finger. You blow kisses instead, okay? Because you know certain people, when they're mad at someone or when someone's dissing someone, the person would throw a middle finger up, but you don't do that. You blow kisses. I'm hearing, okay? Heard you blow kisses and you wink with a smile. Yeah. All right, pile one. This is going to be a really short one. So if you want more content, check out my other videos. I am giving out a secret giveaway. So basically, that secret giveaway is a tool of divination. It's a secret, so I can't really tell you what it is. But to be entered, you have to subscribe, like this video, and comment below. Every time you comment on my content, your name gets added onto the pot. It's basically going to be a raffle, okay? All right, thank you so much for supporting this channel, for subscribing, liking, and commenting. See you guys later. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Pal 2, this is you. If you chose a vampire card, people think you might be like an incubus or succubus, and they might not even know what the fuck that word really means. But what they're trying to convey is basically you don't care how your actions or words affect others. You might have a sharp tongue. You might have really harsh way of expressing yourself to other people. You might be really frank, really direct, and you tend to show no emotion. People are really freaked out how you just seem so emotionless, and that you don't really show your emotions at all to people whatsoever. And you know, there's some people in this world who think that if you don't show emotions, that just means that you don't care, and that's not always the case, okay? It's just that some people prefer to be reserved in terms of their emotions. It doesn't mean they don't have emotions, it's just they're more reserved regarding their emotions, okay? But people in general thinking that you're emotionless, you don't give a fuck, and you don't care how your actions or words can hurt their feelings. Boom, okay? So basically, to add on to this, we have the outcast, okay? You are a lone wolf. You're comfortable being alone. You don't care at all if people tend to outcast you, basically push you away from the group. If you act different, talk different, if you voice different opinions, you don't care of the effects of a group shunning you for being different. You have possibly been shunned before for being different, or heard racially different. You've been shunned away because you were racially different, and you're so used to that shit that it's like you're not a pick me, you know? You don't do things to be accepted. You just be yourself at the end of the fucking day. And mixed with the personality trait of not really showing emotions, people think you're cold-hearted, cold-blooded, very like a vampire basically. And I heard you know a lot more than what you let off, and you tend to be really quiet in a group setting. Everyone's talking, everyone's gossiping in a group, laughing, kiki, ha, and you're sitting in a group that's quiet as fuck. And people are kind of spooked by that because Pal 2, don't get mad at me. Oh my god. A group of feathers just landed here. Holy fuck. I kid you not. A group of feathers just landed here. Okay. You see this? I'm not, hold on. Do you see it? That is so strange. I think these are baby feathers. Aww. Hold on, Pal 2. Give me a second. Alright, Pal 2. I am back. I'm just blown away by those feathers. Pal 2, what I'm getting here is that people might think that you're flighty, like you're not in it for the long run. Like you're just always in passing. You're never there to stay long. What is that phrase? Here for a good time, not for a long time. If you're dating or you with other people, some people feel like, oh, this person is not gonna last long in our friend group. Like we're gonna lose this person. Like you're not one to keep in contact with folks, okay? As other people in the group are. Or were you dating someone, like you guys are dating, and the next thing you know, like you just go quiet. I just think you prefer to be alone, Pal 2. Like naturally, you're just a natural loner, okay? And I just really feel like that spooks people out in a way, because people might think that those are qualities of a serial killer, those are qualities of a narcissist, those are quality of a sociopath, basically, and that spooks people out. But that doesn't mean that's whom you are, Pal 2. Okay. Right? No one here in this video is calling you a sociopathic person, but there's people who are limited minded, like I say, who thinks that someone who shows lack of emotion or represses their emotion equates to someone who is sociopathic, and that's not always the case, like I've been saying. All right, cool. Not a source. You tend to be someone who's not as expressive. And the thing is, one thing about human nature, we don't really like the unknown. It makes us feel really uncomfortable when it comes to the unknown. And I feel like with you, Pal, Pal 2, you are the unknown. You don't really express your stance on politics. You don't really express your stance on your views on sexuality. Like you keep your viewpoints, your opinions, your thoughts to yourself, you know. And I just keep getting this image of you being in a friend group, Pal 2, and you're talking to a lot of people. Well, you're sitting with a lot of people, and they're talking about really big topics: politics, sexuality, pro-life versus pro-abortion, or these really heavy topics, and you're just sitting there listening, okay? And people are like, okay, so Pal 2, like, what's your opinion? Like, what's your thoughts? And you're like, it's like you just don't show much interest in anything, Pal 2. And it's not like you don't have interest in anything, you just don't really show interest that a common man has. You know what I mean? A common person has. People think like you're kind of a miser, that you don't really share, you keep things to yourself. You're always taking people's time, money, whatever, resources. And that might not be the case, Pal 2. You're just someone who is really good at receiving. You're not really afraid to ask what you want and state what you want. And that make, man, this is not funny, because I don't want to be labeled as this as well. I wouldn't. But it's almost like someone's labeling you as a narcissist. It's like you're always taking, you don't really give, you're emotionless, you don't really care to socialize, you stick to yourself, okay? And I think it's because, Pal 2, you're so different, and not everyone is like you, and it's kind of hard to resonate with other people who think different from you, especially if you don't think like the common person. I heard, especially if you don't think like sheep, okay? Oh, what is this? Oh, this thing was biting me, folks. Anyway, there was a a little bug biting me. I'm like, ow. I killed it. Yeah, see, it's almost like people think you could be like a killer or a serial killer, or it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Um, but I never got messages like this at all. And Pal too, it's not like you are one. It's just you're different. You're just extremely different. The thing is, you just know what you want. You're not confused on what you want. And if it's not what you want, you feel like, what's the point of investing time and effort into something? You're really careful on what you invest in. You don't just invest in anything because it's present, because it's right in front of your face. Just because there's a group of people right in front of your face doesn't mean that you have to invest your time and energy or your expressions or anything like that, because you might not hang out with them ever again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's so funny because there's another card showing how much you tend to give, but there's someone that you're not giving to, and they're kind of spooked out by it because maybe you used to give to them in the past and you're not. Okay. I think you're really focusing on more of your career and elevating in life. How to, you don't really have time for the relationships. You know what I mean? You don't really have time for that whatsoever. You know. And I think you really worked so hard to the point that you are in a good place in your life. You are. People think that you're always hiding in your shell, always hiding in the closet, always hiding yourself, not really expressing yourself. And people wonder why you don't show yourself more out to the world. People wondering why you don't really give much of yourself to people when they're giving their time, their energy, and all that to you. That's just what their thoughts are. And I'm not saying that's a fucking case, pal, too. So I hope I'm not triggering anyone. Because listen, I don't want to be labeled as a narcissist at all, but at the end of the day, I know who I am, so this wouldn't offend me at all if I were to hear this. But anyway, pal, too, thank you so much for supporting this channel. I am giving a secret giveaway. Like, share, like this video, subscribe, and comment below to be entered. Every time you comment on this video, your name will be entered into the raffle ticket. The giveaway is a tool of divination. Okay, thank you so much, Pound 2. See you guys later. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. If you chose the werewolf, this is yours. But what came out with it was the veil. The veil, okay? Pal 3, you have the ability to see behind the veil. You have the ability to see people for who they really are, and that can really tick you off. People around you might feel like that you're going off on people or on something for no fucking reason. It could be because they're not really seeing the truth like you do. Because I feel like, something that I'm realizing about certain activists that I was studying in the past. I had this moment in my life where I was just like studying a lot of things about activism, and it is so easy to get angry once you see the truth. Once you see the truth of what's really fucking going on, it's so hard not to be angry. It's not easy to hold off, okay? It's easier to want to set it off, okay? Alright, so it's just kind of like people might feel like you take shit too seriously, or you tend to be going on for no fucking reason. And there is a reason, pal 3, because I almost forgot your pal. There is a reason, pal 3, because you see the bullshit, you see the truth, and you're not afraid to call it out. And some people think that you're a savage. Some people don't want to fight you, pal 3. You're the worst enemy that anyone can have. You're the worst enemy that anyone can have, pal 3. Okay. Three of Earth. You work hard for your shit, okay? I heard you talk. Okay, I have this phrase that I say all the time. I say I talk my shit because I know my shit. Okay, people are really spooked by you because it's like people can't really backtalk you. People can't really tell anything about you because you seem to always know your facts. Every single time they try to come up to you with a problem or an issue, they try to argue with you. You always come with the argument with all your facts. Okay, you always have your facts, and that kind of spooks people out. And people don't like coming to you argue for shit because you always win their argument. Always. Yeah, there's something about you that just, you can devour people alive, okay? You can make someone go cry to mama, alright? Period. Yeah, you always know your facts, you always know your money. Pile 3, something about you that I can tell is that you don't play about your money whatsoever. You will really, I'm not saying you'll go crazy or beat someone's behind because they're playing with your money, but you may have the tendency to do that, okay? I don't know why, but I'm getting P. Diddy vibes. And something about P. Diddy, when I look at his energy, I can tell that he does not play about his fucking money, okay? You will go through hell trying to play with P. Diddy's money, okay? If you don't know who P. Diddy is, it's P. Daddy, Puffy, okay? He's a producer, okay? And he owns a record label company, okay? Alright, he put together Dynasty Kane, okay? Like, look him up, okay? Really powerful being, but he's no one to mess with, okay? And people tend to talk a lot of shit about him because of how hardcore he is, you know? So we have karma and the reverse. When it comes to you, people cannot skip karma. People cannot skip justice whatsoever. It's like you always get your own justice. Always. And you will go off and go behind that person. You're not afraid to, like, I'm not sure if there's someone here who has road rage. Like, if you're someone to, like, get behind a car and really chase someone, I don't know where this is coming from. Okay, like you'll be your own law enforcement. You feel me? You don't call 911. You are 911. All right. You are kind of like a vigilante when it comes to your own justice. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. You have the devil in reverse. No one can fool you. No one cannot control you. You have sole control of yourself, and that really scares people. People might try to play you, influence you, manipulate you, but it's really hard to do that with you, Power 3, and that just spooks people out. You tend to spook the players away from you, okay? You like this player repellent, okay? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so my phone is dying. So I think I can finish all this before it dies, okay? Alright, so you have a lot of fire in you, okay? You can go off like a volcano, and you can take anyone down, okay? I really feel like you are the worst enemy that anyone can have, like I've been saying. And you're not afraid to confront something. You're not afraid to go back to back with someone. You're not afraid to go into a debate. You're not afraid to go to the manager at a McDonald's and tell them how your order is so fucked up and that all the other customer service reps, all the cashiers was nasty to you. Like, you want your own justice and you go get it yourself, and that spooks people out. Like, you don't need to call 911. No, not you. You have your own back, and that's really fucking scary. Alright? Well, this is it, Pal 3. I am doing a secret giveaway. The secret giveaway is going to be a tool of divination. I can't tell you what it is because it is a secret, alright? To be entered into this giveaway, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment below. Every time you comment on my content, your name will go into the pot. Alright? It's a raffle. Alright, and if you want to check out my other content, check out my other videos on my channel. Take care, guys. Bye. Hello, Pal 4. If you chose the witch, this is yours. Why people are spooked by you? Well, simply put, people are spooked by you because they suspect you do witchcraft, that you are a witch, that you do magic, that you use your own will to create what you want in your life. And people think that you tend to keep your magical secrets to yourself. You won't let in on the tools, the magic that you use. Like, you keep your stuff a secret. People think that you are possibly a closeted witch. People think that you have a lot of skeletons in your closet. There's more secrets than the witchcraft, if witchcraft is one of the skeletons in your closet. But there's a lot of secrets, and people are afraid to find out what it is because are booby trapped. They feel like if they try to be nosy in your business, bad things might start to happen to them. Because I just heard bad things happen to them before when they try to get in your business. Yeah, it looks like you're not willing to, like, give your secrets away. You keep your secrets to yourself. And people think that they know what you're up to anyway, even though that you keep it a secret. Yeah. People people say that you give more to your gods, your goddesses, than you give to them. Okay? People thinking that you're more loyal to your gods, your goddesses, your spirits, your ancestors than you are to your friends and your family. Like, you dedicate more to your spirituality than you dedicate to your own family and friends. Some of y'all actually might be shunned because of your spirituality, okay? People feel like if they were to get in an argument with you, or if they were to be on your bad side, they would get a bad witch out of you. Like, you will hex them, curse them. So people are afraid that you will hex them and curse them because you are a witch. Not all witches perform left-hand magic. Not all witches perform, like, banishing work or hexes and curses. You know, you could be a witch that considers to be more on the right hand side. You're not really want to curse, hex people, but because you say the word witch or spiritualist or magician, people might automatically assume that you do the left hand work, and it could be or could not be the actual case. People think that you're a secretive witch, that you keep it to yourself. Like, you have these things manifesting for you and you have everything going for you, and people tend to think like, oh, that has to be witchcraft. Because I remember Power 4, they had nothing, then all of a sudden they start being secretive and start doing some weird different shit, and next thing you know, they out here manifesting a whole bunch of shit. It has to be witchcraft. That's what I'm hearing. And it seems like lately, Power 4, you've been in a really celebratory mood, okay? Just laughing, having a good time. And I feel like you tend to have a really good time with your spirits, okay? You tend to give a lot of time and energy towards your spirits, towards people that have passed on, towards people that are in your spiritual team. And the people who are the living, they feel some type of way. They feel either neglected or you're being really secretive. And you're not really letting them on your spiritual journey. And in your mind, your spiritual journey is your journey alone. You're not sharing what your journey entails. I feel like your spirits are really proud of you, especially all the dedication that you put into tapping in and communicating with them. That's really Cool. And then you have Page of Wands here. I think you are exploring a lot in spirituality. You go into territory that you've never been on before. And maybe this different territory is scaring people. Like maybe you started out as a basic witch, a basic spiritualist, and now you're going kind of eclectic or something more bizarre, you know? Like the trend is these days is people doing pendulums and crystals and stuff like that, and you're not afraid to use knives and oh my god, actual like, okay, this is some hardcore shit that I'm saying, and I don't think I should say this on camera. This is really hardcore stuff. Not all types of magic is for everyone, let's put it that way. You might find the type of magic that scares people, okay? It's just interesting to me when people talk a lot of smack about, like, okay, let me go on a rant, y'all. Let me go on a small rant. I see a lot of spiritualists everywhere talking a lot of shit about another spiritualist. It makes no fucking sense to me. Okay? Not all spiritualists are the same. Not all witches are the same. Not all spiritualists, witches, magicians believe in the same old shit. Everyone is different. Okay? I'm tired of seeing spiritualists or witches bringing other witches or spiritualists down. That makes no sense. Just because that they believe something other than you doesn't make you better than them. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we're all human. At the end of the day, we came from the same ashes. That's how I see it. Just because a spiritualist or magician believes something different than me, I don't judge them for that. They just happen to be different from me. Period. So you might have people in your own spiritual community judging you for doing something that's different or bizarre or non-traditional or not the way they taught you, so to speak. Okay? You're exploring here and not spooking people out with this Page of Wands. Alright? Cool. Alright, Power 4, this is the end. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I am giving a secret giveaway that I will give out on when I hit 1,000 subscribers. In order to be entered into this giveaway, you have to like this video, comment below what you think, and subscribe to the channel. So like, subscribe, and comment. Every time you comment, your name gets entered to the raffle. Alright, so the more comments you do, the more chances you have in winning this secret giveaway. A hint is this giveaway is a tool of divination. If you want to see more of my content, check out my channel. See you guys later. Bye.